Nighthawk here. Here. We thought we could dump Trump, but it looks like we're gonna be dealing with a whole lot more trash. More to come. Americans are rightfully apprehensive about what will happen when Trump takes office. He thinks he has a mandate to do whatever he wants. Well, Trump is an idiot who doesn't know what a mandate is. The election results show that Trump received 49.94% of the vote, while Kamala Harris received 48.3%. He won by 1.6%, or less than 2.5 million voters. Not a landslide, and not a mandate. Trump has announced numerous unqualified and incompetent candidates for his cabinet of horrors. Or whores. The confirmation hearing started this week. That's why it's time to learn more about just a few of the many losers Trump wants to install. So, let's meet the gang. I'm Hawk Knight. Welcome to Let's Meet the Gang, the show where you, the American people, get to meet just a few of Donald Trump's monstrous cabinet picks. First up, it's... Say hello to Christy Gnome, governor of South Dakota, and Trump's utterly unqualified pick for Director of Homeland Security. Among her many non-achievements, in 2023, she sent South Dakota National Guard troops to the U.S. southern border 3 times, free of charge, to stop the non-existent flood of illegal immigrants into the country. And she refused to send them to flood-impacted areas within her own state, citing the high cost is one reason. Christy also alienated her state's Native American citizens by falsely claiming tribal leaders had allowed drug cartels onto their lands, which led to her being banned from all tribal territories in the state she governs. Isn't that crazy? But most notably, she proudly described shooting her hunting puppy, a dog named Cricket, for being untrainable. Bad move, Christy. Animal lovers the world over excoriated her for that act, and it helped tank her bid to become Trump's vice president. She also shot a troublemaking goat in a gravel pit, the same place she killed Cricket. That Christy's a real pistol. Literally! I'm looking forward to securing our borders. I'm done putting down family pets, and now I'm going after them filthy illegals, crossing our southern borders and straight into South Dakota. Who's with me? Returning for a second round of hate, it's the thoroughly unsexy and unlovable Stephen Miller, who Trump has chosen as the utterly unqualified pick for... Actually, he's the perfect pick for Trump's Minister of Evil or something. As the dark love child of Roy Cohn and Joseph Goebbels, he is the soulless monster responsible for Trump's child separation policy and the Muslim ban. Just a few of his major achievements. What's not to love about this rodential little suck-up? Everything! Who is going to stand for the girls of America? Who is going to say the criminal migrants are gone? America is for Americans and Americans only. Oh, I am so drained after that moving speech. Paco, get me my baby's blood and toads, and be quick about it. I need to get back to the crypt before sunrise. Oh, the hate feels so good washing over my body. Now let's meet Fox and Friends weekend host Pete Hegseth, the stunningly unqualified candidate for Trump's Secretary of Defense. This hate hottie is a former mid-level National Guard officer and ultra-religious rage machine who thinks women should not be allowed to serve in combat, or basically even the military. When Pete isn't busy attacking military leadership for being too woke, he enjoys being a member of a Christian supremacist church and thinks U.S. Muslim birth rates are too high and need to be controlled. And ladies, he's a notorious philanderer who was charged with sexual assault in 2017. Pete was never formally charged or cleared, but he paid off the alleged victim and had her sign an NDA just to keep her quiet. Pete is the perfect role model to lead America's armed forces. Pete had so much trouble early in his nomination, his mommy went on Fox TV and to Washington telling everyone who'd listen what a wonderful non-drunk, non-sexually harassing good boy he is. I really got nothing for this guy. I love my gun, harassing women, and I'm a douchebag, and I love alcohol a lot. Anonymous smears! Next, let's give a hearty welcome to failed presidential candidate, vaccine-hating, freaky animal-eating, sociopathic crank, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., or Bobby. He's the egregiously unqualified Trump pick for head of Health and Human Services, a department he plans to destroy. Once a mildly respected environmental lawyer, over the years he's become totally fringy, mostly as a well-known anti-vaxxer and conspiracy theorist, who said last year, COVID-19 is targeted to attack Caucasians and black people. The people who are most immune are Ashkenazi Jews and Chinese. Bobby played a key role in prompting a deadly measles outbreak in Samoa in 2019 through his vigorous anti-vax lobbying on social media and meeting directly with the Samoan president. In Bobby's view, who needs vaccines, fluoridated water, or pasteurized milk? Try to stay healthy, America. During his failed presidential bid, stories came out that he had a dead parasitic worm in his brain that had impacted his memory. He took a dead bear cub he found on the roadside and dumped it in Central Park as a joke. Yuck, yuck. And his daughter told the story of the family vacation where they found a dead whale on the beach, and Bobby cut its head off with a chainsaw, then strapped it to the roof of the family car, while the stench and leaking fluid sickened his family all the way home. I guess Father really does know best.
Once I'm done dismantling HHS, I look forward to putting out my new cookbook, Bobby's Endangered Eats. I have got some great recipes for emu stew, grizzly au gratin, and an absolutely delicious whale blubber pudding that's great for leaky brain. Enjoy.
And finally, it's time to say hello to ex-Congressman Matt Gaetz, the laughably unqualified bro troll Trump chose for Attorney General of the United States, America's chief law enforcement officer. Yeah, I know he's long gone, but this bastard is so horrible he still deserves to be mocked. Matt spent much of his time in Congress trolling anyone and everyone, whether he was introducing legislation to abolish the EPA, casting the only vote against an anti-human trafficking bill, or almost single-handedly ending Kevin McCarthy's career as Speaker of the House. Actually, that wasn't so bad. This ambulatory turd is so widely loathed on both sides of the aisle that he may be even more hated than Ted Cruz. Impossible, right? But most significantly, he was under a years-long congressional investigation into allegations of sex trafficking a minor and using drugs and paying for sex with minors. Those allegations and the impending release of Congress's findings were key reasons for his resigning from Congress, and they helped torpedo his chances of being nominated for Attorney General. Wah wah. When the report finally was released, it turned out Maddie was an even bigger scumbag than everyone thought. Bro, this is my girlfriend Taffy. She works at a summer camp. Huh? What? Oh, she goes to a summer camp. Awesome! I guess I wasn't listening to the talk stuff that came out of your mouth hole. Yo, everybody! I got a bag of cocaine, a bunch of booner pills, and 10 cases of Red Bull. Let's freaking party! Woo! Thank you, Mr. Attorney General-elect, for that stirring speech to the people of the Justice Department. Oh, dear God. Left or Maddie, my choice! Woo! Why does any of this matter? Trump has chosen a motley collection of morally bankrupt grifters, frauds, and hacks for his cabinet. He's creating a kakistocracy, which is a government run by the least knowledgeable or qualified people, and over whom he has complete control. Saying these people are the worst of the worst doesn't begin to describe how awful they are. And while we're distracted by this circus, Trump has been embracing Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and numerous other billionaires to create some combination of an oligarchy, a plutocracy, and a kleptocracy. Which basically means a small bunch of wealthy elites who control the government for corrupt and self-serving ends. Going forward, don't be shocked or surprised by anyone Trump picks, anything he says, or anything he does. The chaos and confusion are the point. But we can't let Trump overwhelm us. And don't focus on what he says, but on what he actually does. There are ways to resist, fight back, and stand up for democracy. More on that next time, when it will be the boss baby wannabe strongman's turn in the spotlight.
Have you made the changes to Nighthawk's ship? Good. Now that the new leader is installed on Earth, everything is going according to my plan. Was that you or me?